As the crew of Anews, we are in Damascus, in the capital of Syria, along with my cameraman here. And the Baas regime of over 61 years has fallen, and the regime of Assad for 14 years has also fallen. And after the murderer Assad's regime, the dictatorship, after that dictatorship, these are the scenes waiting for us. In the capital Damascus, all around the place, there are prisons and torture houses. These are the slaughterhouses. And these are far beyond the humanitarian conditions. These have been once, this place once had people living in it. We are in the military prison, and the cameraman is showing one of the wards, as you can see. And the first thing greets us is the scriptures on the walls and the messiness in the room as well. We will be showing you in a short notice. There are some surahs, probably from Quran. At both of the sides, they have portrayed a mosque here. But what did they use? They used soaps in order to carve these. It was a first for us as well. All around us, perhaps the soaps were sticky on the walls, and they were used as also hangers as well. And these soaps have been used as hangers as well, and at the floors there are soaps as well. And there was a soap here, and they are both used as hangers and crayons. But the conditions here is terrifying, and it is disgusting. Now we will enter here. Also, this is no different. The responsible persons here told us that there were many people staying here overnight. As I said before, this is far beyond humanitarian conditions. This is a military prison. And again, the soaps at the walls have been put on in order to hang, for example, their blankets, etc. And again, at the top, there is also a security camera here. This prison is belonging to Bashar al-Assad, and this is the common scene that we have seen in all the prisons. From here to the other side, there are wards all across the corridor. We will not visit each of them, but right now we will be bringing you to a new place. This has been a place that people have been staying as well. Yes, this is a ward, and in this ward there were about 200 people staying. And also this is a yard. This is a very small yard, as we can say. And in this small yard where people came here to breathe, the people would need a larger yard, but unfortunately this is a very small yard. And in this place as well, in this courtyard, the conditions are beyond humanitarian conditions. And now, actually, this should be a solitary confinement, but as you see, in these locations, many people stayed in these solitary rooms. And this is the common thing all across the corridor. The responsible person here said that this room is about 3 to 2 meters square area. It is normally a solitary confinement, but about 4 people stayed here. They have made this attitude, and with that, there were many people in this room. About 10 people were staying in this condition. They were sitting like this, facing one another, about 10 in each room. So we asked where they were going for the toilets. They showed us these buckets. Unfortunately, the soap there, the bread, and the stuff there, they were using that. And this is incredible and unbelievable. Unfortunately, we do not agree with these conditions. Unfortunately, this is the proof that many people stayed here. As you can see, there are clothings there belonging to the prison, about 4 or 5 of them. And this means that there were more than one people there. Whichever door we open, unfortunately, there is a bad condition, a tragedy, and they have been given soaps. This is the military confinement. And as you can see here, there are scriptures. Some of those are carvings, and some of those are crayons by soaps. And at the same time, the soaps, they are usually used for hygiene, but they are used for other causes. People aren't even able to use the toilets. Let's wander around some. And let's open this area. There is again a mosque picture on the wall, as the cameraman is showing. This should have been a solitary confinement, but in this room there is not even a toilet. There is not anything humanitarian, but people have been staying here. They have been carving verses from the Quran, and they have been picturing the mosques on the wall. The corridor is also vast. As you can see, there are different wards here and there. And there, as you can see, there's a security camera as well. And the murder Assad regime here have been oppressing people and torturing them. In this very tight space, these are the incredible footages. The floor is a little bit clean, but apart from that, inside the wards are very messy and very dirty. And there is a blade of Prophet Ali. And there is also a blade here. We can see a picture of a blade here as well. And inside the Anews footages, once again we are seeing and witnessing some historical sceneries. This is the detention center of military origin. And people have been very afraid to get inside here. This is the last area at the corridor. And once again, in the wall, there is an image of a mosque. And also, those are perhaps the days that they have been here. Once again, here there is carvings. People were using that. This have been the detention center of military origin, and all across Syria there are some remainings that once belonged to the murderer Assad regime. These are the common sceneries all across Syria, and this has been the military detention center.